One night, Gordon and James were alone at Tidmouth Sheds. Although Sir Topham Hatt was starting to think well of James, whenever the chance came, the other engines would talk of nothing but bootlaces.
"Remember the time when one had to be used to get you out of trouble, James?" teased Gordon.
"Well, at least I don't get stuck on hills like some engines," James retorted.
But Gordon ignored him. "You talk too much, little James," said Gordon. "A fine, strong engine like me has something to talk about. I've pulled expresses for years and have never once lost my way. I seem to know the right line by instinct."
Every wise engine knows, of course, that the signalman sets the points to make the engines run on the right lines. But Gordon was so proud that he had forgotten.
"Wake up, James," said Gordon the next morning. "It's nearly time for the express."
"What are you doing? Odd jobs?" "Oh, well, we all have to begin somewhere, don't we? Run along now and get my coaches ready."
"Don't be late."
And as soon as he was ready, James puffed away. As he was bringing the coaches to the platform, James looked longingly at them, thinking about how lovely they looked in their fresh coats of paint. "I wish I was an express engine," he said to himself. "I would love to pull express trains and go flying along the line." James puffed away, and Gordon was ready to reverse onto his coaches and start his journey. Sir Topham Hatt was on the train with other important people, and as soon as they heard the guard's whistle, Gordon puffed away.
"Look at me now,"
said Gordon grandly.
"Goodbye, little James. See you tomorrow."
James watched the train disappear and then went back to work. He collected some other coaches for another train and brought them to the platform. James had just come to a stop when he suddenly heard a strange noise. There was Gordon, trying to sneak into the station without being noticed. "Hello, Gordon. Is it tomorrow?" asked James, but Gordon didn't answer. "Did you lose your way, Gordon?" asked James.
"No, it was lost for me. I was switched off the main line onto the loop. I had to go all round and back again."
"Perhaps it was instinct," said James cheekily. Meanwhile, the passengers hurried to the booking office. "We want our money back." Sir Topham Hatt was trying to get everything under control. The crowd of passengers were so loud that they couldn't hear him. So he climbed on a baggage trolley and blew the guard's whistle so loudly that they all turned to look at him.
"I understand that you are all upset that your train has been delayed by all this confusion," said Sir Topham Hatt. "But if you could all please be just a little more patient, I promise that I will arrange for a new train as soon as I can."
Not wanting to wait for Gordon, Sir Topham Hatt hurried over to James, who was waiting nearby.
"I need you to pull this train, James."
"Yes, sir. I'll try." And he puffed quickly away to be coupled to the train.
"Do your best, James,"
called Sir Topham Hatt. Come along, puffed James to the coaches. Bridges and stations flashed by. The passengers cheered, and they soon reached the station. Sir Topham Hatt approached James and told him how impressed he was.
"Well done, James," he said proudly. "You've done a splendid job indeed. Would you like to pull the express sometimes?" he asked.
"Oh, yes, please," answered James. The next day, when James came by, Gordon was pushing trucks. "I like some quiet work for a change," he said. "I'm teaching these trucks manners." "You did well with those coaches, I hear." And he gave his trucks a bump. James and Gordon are now friends. James sometimes takes the express to give Gordon a rest, Gordon never talks about bootlaces, and they are both quite agreed on the subject of trucks.